Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Gabby and I'm so glad that you're here today. And if you aren't new, hey, what's up? Welcome back. And in today's video, I am going to be testing out and demoing and giving you my thoughts on the new Morphe 35O2 palette. I am super excited for this palette. I was super excited when I first saw that it was coming out. The colors just speak to me. You guys know I love my warm tones. And yeah, so I was just really excited to pick this up. I have been trying out this palette for a couple days now, just dabbling with some of the shades, putting together different looks, and I wanted to be able to, when I sat down today to do a look for you guys, to be able to just give you some of my thoughts on the palette so far and how all of the shades are working. So yeah, I am super excited to bring you this video. This is the look I created today. It's very warm, very red, very my style. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this makeup look today, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in to this makeup look. I'm so excited to be trying out the Morphe 35O2 and all of the shadows. I have dabbled with it a little bit since I have gotten it, and I can tell you right off the bat that the shadows are super pigmented and very easy to work with. So if you're interested in a palette that has lots of shades that are warm tone and very pigmented and very blendable, then this palette will be for you. Let's go ahead and get started with the makeup look. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the palette. So this is what the palette looks like right here. We have all of these wonderful, wonderful warm shades, very vibrant, very pigmented, and they are super nice. So you have a range of some shimmers and a lot of matte shades, which is always awesome. And yeah, so then it also comes with a card, which like a little plastic film that has all of the shade names, which I think is really awesome, because before Morphe's shades didn't have names, but now they do. So I think that's really good for when we're doing tutorials. I can, you know, refer to the names so that way you know better which shade I'm using. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I've already done my base makeup and my eyebrows and primed my lids. And then after I do my eyeshadow, we'll finish up the face and finish up the look. So the first shade I am going to go in with is this shade right here. It is called Flux. And I'm going to start using this as a transition shade. And I'm actually going to zoom you guys in so you can see a little bit more. Okay, so now that we're all zoomed in, like I said, I'm going to go in with this shade here. It's called Flux, and I'm going to use this as a transition shade. Okay, the next shade I'm going to go in with is this orange shade here. It's called Ablaze, and I'm going to start putting this in my crease as well, a little lower to start defining it. Okay, so this is what I have so far. Obviously, you can tell that the eyeshadows are super pigmented, and so far they are super easy to blend out. Like I said, I have dabbled with the palette so far, and all of the colors I've used have been just the same way. Super pigmented, very easy to blend, and they blend well with each other. So I'm super impressed already with this palette, and I absolutely love this orange shade. It's very vibrant, and it's just a perfect shade of orange. Alright, the next shade I'm going to go in with is this very, very vibrant red shade. It is called Fire for obvious reasons. And I'm going to start putting this into the outer V area and blending it towards the crease. And then I'm just going to go back in with that sauce shade and start to blend out the edges. And the next shade I'm going to use is this one here. It's like a deep purpley plum color, and I'm going to put this in my outer V to start to even further deepen up the outer V area. Okay, I'm really loving how this is looking so far. All of the colors are super blendable and they just are so pigmented. Like, you don't need but much, or you don't need but so little on your brush for it to blend and it to look seamless. And each color just blends really well on top of each other. There's no patchiness. It looks really good. Next, I'm going to take this small blending brush here and just ever so slightly dip into this black shade just because I want to test it out and see how it works. The black shade is called Wiz. I'm going to put this right on the lash line in the outer corner area just to even deepen up the outer corner. And I'm only like dipping like that, and I've been doing that in each pan, so there's so much pigment to these colors. And I'm almost flicking the black color up towards like my tail of my brow, sort of like a wing. And then I'm going to go back in with that brush I was using with the deep purple color and just kind of blend that out even more. Okay, and then for the lid, I'm going to go in with this bright red shimmery shade here. It is called Ruby, and I'm going to put this on my lid area. I'm going to try to spritz my brush with some Fix Plus. I like how the shimmery shade looks on its own. However, I just found that it was a little stiff in the pan to like dip onto my brush, and it kind of is a little stiff on my eyes. So I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus to kind of make the eyeshadow a little bit more smooth on my eyelid. Yep, that definitely helped a lot with applying the lid shade and making the shimmer a little bit more easy to apply. Still super pigmented, but it was a little like stiff and it kind of dragged on my eye, so I used the water type of wetness, I guess, to help smooth it out, and it looks super cool. This ruby shade is so pigmented, and it's like just a very vibrant red. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the lower lash line, and I'm just going to take all of the same colors that we used in the crease and apply them on the lower lash line. So I'm going to start off with the, what's it called, the Flux shade, and just work this on my lower lash line. Next, I'm going to take the shade Ablaze, right? Yes, the shade Ablaze, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. And then taking the shade Fire, yes, taking the shade Fire, that red matte shade, I'm going to put that on my lower lash line, but I'm not going to bring it all the way into my inner corner. I'm just going to go halfway. Then taking a flat definer brush, this is Morphe M432. I'm going to dip into the Brave shade and the Wiz shade, that was the dark plum shade and the black shade. And I'm just going to lightly put that on the outermost part of my lower lash line. For an inner corner highlight and brow bone highlight, I'm going to go in with this shimmery golden color here. It's called Pure. And I'm going to put that in my inner corners and on my brow bone. And then for mascara, I'm going to go in with the Benefit Roller Lash. This is actually my first time trying this mascara, so I'm interested to see how it works. Alright, and then I'm going to pop on some lashes really quickly. These are the Pure Diva lashes. I'll be right back. Alright, so my lashes are on and my eye look is complete. I love it, love it, love it, love it. It is very pigmented, it's super warm, and it is right up my alley. So I'm going to zoom out so I can finish the rest of the face, and then we will finish off the look. Alright, so for bronzer, I'm going to go in with my ColourPop bronzer. This one is in the shade Rodeo Drive, I believe. And I'm going to use this to bronze my cheeks and my forehead and all that good stuff. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Studio Makeup Luminous Loose Blush. This is, as it sounds, a powdered blush, but it's in like a loose form. It's not in a compact. So I am just going to take a little bit out on the cap and use this on my cheeks. For highlighter, I'm going to go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. And then to go over top of that with a little bit of a gold highlight, I'm going to go in with my MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Oh Darling. It's super gold. And I'm just going to put this right on top of that other highlight. Alright, and then for my lips, I'm going to start off with the Huda Beauty Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Venus. And I'm going to apply this one first. And then I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in the shade Stripped. And I'm going to put this in the center of my lips. And then to set my face, I'm going to use my Glam Glow Glow Setter Makeup Setting Spray. And there you have it, guys. This is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial using the new Morphe 35O2 palette. I really am obsessed with all of the colors in this palette. I don't personally have the 35O or the 35OM, but when I saw this palette, I thought that the colors just looked different from the ones in the other ones, and it stood out to me, so I decided to grab it, and I am really glad I did. The palette is super pigmented. All of the shades are very blendable and very easy to work with. The one thing I will say is that from the shimmer shade I used today, it was a little stiff, but once you added some MAC Fix Plus or like setting spray or water, it kind of helped smooth out the application of the eyeshadow, and it was very pigmented, very blinding, and I absolutely loved how my makeup turned out today. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you join me on my makeup journey and all that stuff. Comment below ideas for videos that you have for me and want me to do in the future, and I will definitely do those for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day or night, wherever you are, whatever it is that you're doing, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.
You're welcome around.